What's up, everybody? Anthony here with Empire Music, empiremusic.com. New this week. Happy Monday morning. Phone number 412-343-5299. If you have any trades, if you have anything that you see in the video that you like, please reach out to us. You can also email me or any of us directly if you know us here. It's our first names, so mine would be anthony@empiremusic.com. That's the email, chat feature on the website, all that good stuff. Speaking of good stuff and limited time stuff, the summer sale, the end of our summer sale is quickly approaching. End of the month, that's it. Talk about it, Joe talks about it all the time. If you've been in the store, you've seen all the signs around, all the hang tags on the guitars. 10, 15, up to 20% off store-wide. Few exceptions in there. Some of the used stuff isn't eligible for that, but we'll take trades on that sale stuff too. We can get you financing on that sale stuff. It's a great way to get yourself a new guitar, a pretty seriously upgraded guitar in some instances at up to 20% off. There's some Empire Select Tailors that are beautiful, beautiful guitars, great tone wood pairings that we have deeply discounted, and those guitars are only available here at Empire Music. If you watch us on YouTube, maybe you're watching this on YouTube. If you don't, hop over to it. If you're watching this on Instagram, there's a link in our bio to get over to our website, our YouTube channel, all our social media and all that stuff. But Joe's been doing some videos highlighting specific tone wood pairings that we do in that Empire Select. I would highly recommend you checking it out because again, good information as far as maybe making an upgrade on your acoustic guitars. Also hearing Joe, the store owner who does the Old This Week, we all know Joe Revita, his knowledge on acoustic guitars is so vast. Still to this day, you know, almost 8 years working here, he's still my go-to for tone wood pairings as far as questions. His point of reference is very deep on that stuff. So if you have any questions on that stuff outside of the Taylor or anything that we would show you in the videos, he's a great resource to go to. 412-343-5299, or his email is just joe@empiremusic.com. So summer sale ending soon. Take advantage of that. Seriously, it's a really good opportunity to save a lot of money. Speaking of a lot of money, here's one that is a lot of money, but I think it's very well worth it. I may have shown this in a previous New This Week. I don't recall. We had a customer lay this away, and the unfortunate circumstance just ended up getting back into inventory. This is one of the coolest Stratocasters, Fender Custom Shop Stratocasters, Fender Custom Shop Empire 67 Stratocasters, Fender Custom Shop Empire 67 Super Stratocasters that I've ever seen. 5 flame maple top, master built by Levi Perry, mahogany body, which you can't see there, but this beautiful finish up through the neck on the just top to bottom of the guitar. EVH Wolfgang, 2 Empire 67s, no pickguard on it. It's out of control cool, right? Just absolutely a perfect guitar. Most of our Empire 67 Super Strat specs, although we've done that with El Diablos in the neck and the middle, but for this we figured let's put the Empire 67s in there, make this thing really special. C to D neck, 9.5 to 14 radius. So all those specs kind of carry over just with Levi's. I mean, honestly, masterful touch on this thing. It is just so, it's drop dead gorgeous. Such an interesting thing. So that is available again. Now, sticking with Masterbuilt, one of my favorite finishes, one of my favorite builders, Andy Hicks. This is a Fat 64 Strat. Big thing here, obviously you have the Fat 64 pickups on that. You have a beautiful piece of Brazilian rosewood on that. Kind of get in there. I don't know what the GoPro looks like to get this grain on this neck, but it's one of, I don't know about one of, this is the nicest piece of rosewood I may have ever seen. Other option or other feature that I really like is the finish on it. Alder body, but in the target burst. So, when things were transitioning over to CBS 64, they were going with a more opaque yellow. The red is more defined on this. The pigment they were using in the red was fading quickly. So when this guitar would have been produced, that red probably would have faded out more and been a little bit more subtle. But because like this is replicating the aging, you get that really defined red edge. You've heard me talk about like my love or newly found love for this Target Burst finish in recent months, and this is probably the best example of that I've seen. So kudos to Andy for getting us this beautiful Masterbuilt. And you can see US only on the back there, the Andy Hicks little neck plate on that. But that's that Brazilian rosewood, which is out of control. I'm running out of time already and being long-winded, as always. 2 Empire 58s, 2 of the coolest Empire 58s. This, my prediction, won't be around long. This might not make it by the time this video comes up. First one, super rad finish, or lack thereof. Aged natural in our Empire 58s, a little bit of 70s kind of vibe on this. It's ridiculous sounding, ridiculous looking. Man, I really want this. Like, I would love to add this in, get rid of my Olympic white and add this one in. It's so cool. 58 pickup in that, roasted body, roasted neck, same Empire 58 specs. And then, some confusion on this guy. So my good guy Freddie down in Florida was waiting for a SEAFOAM green sparkle. They finally came in. Somewhere along the lines, we thought it was surf green sparkle. It is actually SEAFOAM green sparkle. I checked the Shop Traveler and the listing says it. It's absolutely awesome. Sparkle finishes do really well. We've gone from the magenta sparkle to the silver sparkle. Now we're doing the SEAFOAM green sparkle, not surf green sparkle. But who knows, maybe it'll change back. Maybe we'll find out otherwise. Nonetheless, awesome finish on that. Another one that I don't think is gonna sit around too long. Moving away from custom shop really quick, I wanna just highlight a very slick American Pro 2 in an Empire exclusive finish in FIREMIST Gold Metallic, or Metallic FIREMIST Gold, however you say it. Matching head cap on that. That's really the big story there, is the finish. A cool, a little more vintage vibe than we would typically see finish-wise out of the American Pro 2s. But the contour neck heels, graphite reinforced neck, super satin finish on that, rosewood board, V-Mod 2 pickups in that. Really not a whole lot different other than the finish. The matching head cap's like the one upgrade on something like that. So want to highlight that. We think we have 5 of those in stock, more coming in. That is, again, an Empire Music exclusive. You can't get that anywhere else. Super cool guitar, way below $2,000 too. So that's you get, American Pro 2s, I always feel like punch above their weight class. Workhorse instruments, whether we're talking about jazz bass, P bass, Strat, Tele, whatever it is. American Pro 2, talking to a customer in the shop the other day, it was just like, look, if you can't make your mind up and we're outside of custom shop, look at American Pro 2. You get really the best of everything in those things. So that fits for a lot of players. Back to custom shop. This thing's super light, Jimmy Page signature. I've heard of this band, Led Zeppelin. They're decent, I mean, that drummer was okay, right? I mean, they're all right. Bass player, decent, right? But no, Jimmy Page Tele, 58 pickups in that, 7 1/4 radius. And I think it's a custom Jimmy Page neck profile on it. Little signature on the back. If you recall, years ago, we had the Jimmy Page set, which was like the Dragon Tele, or no, it was the Mirror Tele and the Dragon Strat. This is just another iteration of something in the Jimmy Page lineup. So kind of cool. This is the first one of these I've seen come through. 70th anniversary, we've talked a lot about those this year for good reason of the year. But this is the second one of these we got. I wasn't sure how I felt about the first one, and now I know how I feel about the second one. I love it. Bright sapphire metallic. Killer flame maple neck on that. Really looks good with the gold hardware. Not the biggest gold hardware fan, but whenever I see it and it's right on that gold pole pieces on there too, excuse me. Absolutely beautiful guitar. Sleek and stylish. Now, off the in-stock list, what is the in-stock list? That means those are guitars, because we're such a big Fender custom shop dealer, we get access to that other stores bailed on. This is a really cool roasted Strat, limited edition in pewter. Fat 60s pickups in this. Really nice guitar. I love pewter. One of my favorite Empire 58 P basses that came through was in pewter. Love that with the kind of like off gold, I guess we could call it, anodized guard. Super cool. If you see something in the video that you like, please feel free to reach out, 412-343-5299. Only a few weeks left on the summer sale. Take advantage of that. Trade-ins welcome. Reach out. We'll see you next time. Thanks.